it can pull off a major upset. The Dome, home to the Orange in Syracuse University. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Minnesota Golden Gophers, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Syracuse Orange. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we... Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Caught behind the line. It's 4. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. And the Golden Gophers will have it 1st and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. Gets it past the marker. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guy.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that side.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Orange. What momentum you get when the defense... They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Setting up the screen. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. The RPO, it's complete. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. The Golden Gophers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. He wants to throw it again. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield.
Man, you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
It just looks to me like the offense is starting to get a little bit impatient, right, guys? They haven't scored in this game yet, and all of a sudden now they're taking shots down the field and they're trying to make it happen. But the defense, they have been lights out. They force another incompletion.
And I'll tell you what, I like this defense's game plan right here. Drop back, make sure I got the sticks covered. If they want to throw it below the sticks, I'm going to come up and tackle you and make sure I get you to 4th down.
Caught over the middle. It's Flanagan. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Quickly complete. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
Touchdown, Golden Gophers! Fired in from the red zone for the score. Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Syracuse right back at it.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed block.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's brought down the one, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. To the air. It's Abear. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Wants to go up top. Under fire. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm thinking about chipping this defensive end with running backs. I'm leaving my tight ends in to help this tackle because we cannot block him. He's already got 2 sacks.
Gets it out quickly. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Absolutely perfect. And that lead grows even bigger. So they are lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They haven't had a whole lot of production, nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far, and if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on 1st down from the 44. Pulls it in. It's Miller. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. And the Golden Gophers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Glenn. There to stop him at the 43, but he gets 5 and moves the sticks. The Golden Gophers will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quarterback now breaking the field. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things are just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
When you're dealing with the big tight end, you better get a bunch of hats around the football.
And here's the thing, Reese. These used to be big, slow tight ends. Now these guys are absolute freaks. They're so good. You can split them out wide. You can put them in the formation. They can do so much. And you see after the catch, hard to get to the ground.
And the Golden Gophers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to throw again. Makes the catch. He
one of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the...
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Glenn. Turning it on! They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. We've come to the break, and it's Syracuse on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. To the air on first down. Throws to the tight end. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
It's nice having zone eyes on the quarterback. I tell you what, you got to lead, be smart, don't give up big plays, drop back in your zones, but watch, when the ball's thrown, you can see the guys break on the football immediately and go make a play.
Going to sling it on second down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions with the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
On third down, he drops to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Ford. Runs through the tackle. Oh, he got loose. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Throws toward the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Off the RPO, complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Our coach said to never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the grab. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. And this is almost certainly 4-down territory, down 6, and needing a touchdown in the point after to take the lead. Trying to find the end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! Syracuse has a really nice drive going. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Syracuse right back at it. Looking to throw, it's Hebert. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Syracuse will be forced to punt. That first punt was a beauty. They'd take another one just like it. And a precision punt there will pin them deep inside their own 10-yard line. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Makes the tackle at the 22, but it's a 15-yard gain, and now they're in business. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Gun room at the 35. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Golden Gophers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Out of the gun, the inside give. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Takes the handoff. It's Ford. There he goes. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
7 is the lucky and skilled number for the